this isn't just one of the best horror films of the year. This is one of the best films of the year, period. So we're going to talk about Oddity. It is from the director of Caveat, which I really enjoyed and I recently reviewed. It's a banger. Go watch that and then watch this. It's actually would make a pretty sick double feature. But Oddity follows a woman who goes to the scene of her sister's murder because she believes there's something more sinister or supernatural afoot. Because she is, I don't want to say psychic, but she kind of gets these visions, these flashes. And with her, she brings, it's all on the posters and all, so it's not a spoiler, but she brings this wooden statue that essentially help aids her and her visions. And I'll just leave it at that. So basically, she's just trying to solve her sister's murder with very weird supernatural ways to solve the murder. And I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, this film is fantastic. It is very creepy. Like from the opening scene, it's very unsettling. It's very tense. Every scene that has this wooden statue is tense as all hell. The characters are great. I really cared for the sister throughout. I was like, yo, this chick is getting shit done and I love it. And a lot of horror films literally depend on jump scares. But this one also has very strong jump scares, but it takes its time to build to them. You care about the characters before you're bombarded with a million cat scares. You get to understand these characters before you get bombarded with a ton of jump scares. And what really adds to the strong scares is the sound design, because I would say 90% of the film takes place in this one location where the murder happened. So every little creak and crack really heightens you because you spend so much time in this location that you know where everything is while watching this. You mentally map out the location and you just know. It's very well shot that way that like you know where is what right from the beginning, and it's awesome. And this film has some really good twists. I kind of figured some of it out by the halfway point, but then as you get further in, more twists are revealed, and it's like, whoa, there's a lot more layers to this film than I thought. It's a lot more deeper, and I love it for that. If you've seen Caveat, his previous film, this has a lot of the same dynamics from that movie, but told in a completely different way. So that's why I said this would be a banging double feature, because they're very similar but very different at the same time. They're the same but not the same. And this has one of my favorite final frames of any movie I've seen in a long time. The final frame is just, it's funny, it's scary, and it's jaw dropping all at the same time. And I think I could talk about the final frame of this movie more than the actual movie itself sometimes, because the final frame, like, oddly impacted me in a way, and I was like, oh, this is fire. But this movie's so good. Please watch it. Please support it. One of the best movies of the year. It's tense. It's creepy. It's scary. It even has some funny moments. So check it out. It's well worth a watch. Thank you for watching. Keep being good people.